So what do you think the U.S. position is, and what do we have to do as a country to remain the most innovative country in the world? What are our strengths?
Well, we should look at, I always believe when I was in graduate school, I always did the SWOT analysis, right. Strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats. So the spoke in different parts of the country, let's create those little Silicon Valleys in different areas, right? Why is that? A lot of it's based around education, right? So our higher ed or university system. I'll give you an example, though. We have to continue to modernize from that, but we also have to watch where we are allowing technology to come through. There's a big fear about autonomous cars, right? It doesn't have to be a fear. I have a friend that owns one of the nicest shopping centers in LA. He told me if somebody drives there, on average they'll spend about $350. If they take a Uber, they'll spend almost $1,000 because they'll enjoy their time there more. They'll have a drink and others. And he says, more people now are coming by Uber, so I don't need so many parking spaces. What I need is more areas to drop off, right? So you're enhancing the economy at the same time. But I'll give you an example. Have you ever heard of Udacity?
Absolutely.
So Sebastian, who invented the driverless car, so he creates Udacity that gives you nano degrees. Judy and I, we have a son and a daughter, and our son graduated from Georgetown about a year ago. He actually works in the Valley. He had worked for Andreessen Horowitz, now he works for Joe Lonsdale. But I watched on my credit card that I was paying for this Udacity while I was going to Georgetown. And I go up and I tour it, I take a number of members there. Here's Sebastian, who was working for Alphabet, taught a class at Stanford, offered it for free online, and 140,000 people created it. 40,000 finished it. You know, a number of them were better than the top students in his class. So here's Udacity. It goes out, you pay $200 a month. You get half of that back when you finish the class. You get a nano degree. Where are you being hired? Some of the top companies in America, right? Facebook, Alphabet, Google. But our GI Bill denies our veterans from going to Udacity or other educational systems like that. So you know what the good thing about it? I'm doing something about it.
That's great.
So I just introduced a bill, Vet Tech. It just got put into another bill within veterans. It'll be on the floor next week. So when you think about innovation, how do you keep it going? All right, you want to spur the educational, you want to embrace disruption, but you want to explain at the same time. And then you want to make sure everybody has that opportunity, because one of the interesting things about disruption is equals the playing field, right? Mm-hmm. Only, I think I only have one friend that can't take Uber or Lyft because their rating's too low, right?
But not a member of Congress.
Yeah, but think about if you take that same platform and applied it to the Veterans Administration. So, I'm a veteran, and a veteran could then go take an app and make an appointment for a doctor. They can rate the doctor can rate them, they can have all their medical records, what we did. And what's interesting with this new administration, Jared down at the White House, I've been working very close with him, this is what they've embraced. We've already been able to get the medical records in one central point, moving technology into these agencies so we get greater data, ability to serve, more efficiency, and we're more effective, and accountability on top of that.